Also wear the SpaceX CORE, which stands for Crew Operations Responsible Engineer. Essentially, the voice talking to the astronauts is going to reside.
Dragon and Falcon 9 together have years of operational experience, or what we refer to as flight heritage. SpaceX has successfully completed 22 flights of Dragon to and from orbit since 2010, and that includes 21 trips to the International Space Station. To get us where we are today, not only have we conducted thousands of hours of testing, but we've also enhanced and added a number of safety features to Dragon.
And one of those most important safety features on Crew Dragon is the Launch Escape System. It's a huge advancement in the safety of human spaceflight. We're able to demonstrate this system in two important tests, first back in May 2015 with the pad abort test, and then again more recently just last January where SpaceX conducted the in-flight abort test. Dragon's Launch Escape System is outfitted with 8 Super Draco engines that are integrated directly into the spacecraft body. This enables Dragon to separate from Falcon 9 and carry astronauts to safety in case of an emergency on the launch pad or all the way up to orbit.
In addition to the Launch Escape System, SpaceX has completed over 80 parachute tests, which include nearly 30 tests of just the upgraded Mark III parachutes flying on today's vehicle. And this is to ensure a safe landing back on Earth, even in the unlikely event that one of those 4 main parachutes fails.
And let's not forget the significance of our first demonstration mission, which took place just last year. And that was also an end-to-end flight test to and from the International Space Station, just no humans on board that time. For now, though, let's turn it over to SpaceX's Principal Integration Engineer, John Insprucker, for our first status update. John?
Hello from SpaceX headquarters in Hawthorne, California. As Dan said, I'm John Insprucker, and I'll be bringing you status updates throughout the countdown. We're currently coming up at T-minus 4 hours and counting for the launch of Falcon 9 with Dragon to the space station. Listening right now to see if we get a status brief on the countdown net. While we wait for that, point out the major event that get us to this point so far was the static fire of the Falcon 9. That was 5 days ago. We rolled the Falcon 9 with the Dragon capsule to the launch pad, and static fire was performed on the 22nd.
Launch countdown at T-minus 4 hours.
We're going to wait a minute, listen to the launch director. Brief.
20 hours, 33 minutes, and 35 seconds. That is 4:35 p.m. Eastern. Still awaiting the final conjunction analysis report. The crew has just arrived in the suit-up room following the weather brief, and suit-up and leak checks are currently underway. Tracking no open issues at this time, though launch weather remains a watch item. Upper level winds currently looks acceptable for flight. We have no constraints performing a section of this procedure. A reminder, we will use procedure 52.911, crew contingency procedures, for any required crew contingency actions. One final reminder for handover CE&LD that at T-minus an hour, we'll ask that any personnel not intending to be in the room during propellant load and launch will need to clear out the subsequent 15 minutes. We'll look for all personnel to be in their seats, settled, and remaining in their position through ascent, through Dragon separation at T plus 12 minutes and 2 seconds. Now over to CE for Falcon 9.
Falcon 9 is in good health. COPVs are at pressure, AFDS checkouts are complete, and we have a clean alarms board. We're proceeding down. No concerns on our end. No questions, back to LD.
Thank you, CE, and MD for Dragon Health.
Good morning, LD. Dragon is healthy. We're not tracking any issues here for the countdown. Dragon has completed its prop tank pressurization and is in a good configuration for crew ingress. That's the next item that we'll be waiting for, and no issues at this time.
Thank you, MD. Next step with the crew, expect a walkout in about 45 minutes to begin the transport out to pad 39A. This concludes the countdown briefing. Thank you.